Is it hot in here or is it just me? I'm so high in here from smoking on this weed. Told him go and take a shot on 3.
You are now tuned in to Urban Elevation, where you get elevated and educated in that order. I'm your host, Celestina. Hi guys, welcome back to the pod. I know it's been a HOT minute, okay, but I'm not here to tell you guys where I've been. I'm here to bring back that good. I'm here to bring back that juice, that life, okay? I'm here to replenish. I'm here to restore. That's what I'm here to do today. Um, yeah. So we're just gonna jump right into things. Honestly, it's a new year. Obviously, we're in month 3 right now, the start of the week, and we are in a Venus retrograde. And so I'm saying that solely because I'm a Libra, and it's gonna affect, Libra, Taurus placements, Aries placements, maybe, So, but in a good way for me though. I feel like I have a superpower. Like I'm getting back to me. You know what I'm saying? This is my first look at the entire year. Uh, I've done my makeup within, these last couple of months till I go out or whatever, but I haven't done like an official look. I did a last look in December. That's when I uploaded it. And so we were still on my Gojo series with my, white hair, white brows, makeup is tea. So yeah, we'll just continue with that into this new year because I love this hair color so much and I love the creativity that comes with it. And so I was like, I had to finish this series. Like I wasn't gonna move on to any other hair color until I finish this. So that's where I am right now. And it just feels so good. It feels so good. Y'all keep hitting that chord down there. It feels really good, I just feel like I've been in a state of like rest these last couple of months. I've been doing things like, just getting things set in place for the entire year because I have some exciting things that I want to accomplish, and every goal is going to get checked off the box. Last year was a good year for me. I didn't complete all of my goals, but I definitely hit like some very important ones. And I was very, just proud of myself of that. So, and honestly, for real, just grateful how, certain things played out and how I was able to just maneuver within the last year. So, like, last year was very much just, I don't know, like, it was way different than these last couple of years that I've been experiencing, right? That I've been living. So it's just like, it's really crazy how life can be a boomerang, how life can pan out in so many different ways, how life can change in the blink of an eye. It's just like so just crazy to think about, And so I know this is gonna be that type of year for me as well. So, sorry, I'm a little nasally. You thought I was crying, huh? Nice. It's okay to be emotional, but girl, makeup is fire. Who really dropping these tears? But yes, so we gonna just honestly transition to our spark ups. To be honest, I've been good these past couple of months. We're not even gonna get into anything from last year because we're 3 months in. We're not looking back. We're in the present. Okay, we're in the present day. We're not gonna do that. No need of a recap. No need of a recap. But yeah. So, but I do want to recap my accomplishments so far from last year. I do want to get that off my chest because sometimes I feel like I'm a little too humble sometimes. And, a lot of things happen for me that I be putting into fruition that I just be thinking. Sometimes stuff just happens. I'm like, whoa, like this is not a big card. But hey, put that space there because, yeah, I'm with that. First, I'm going to say my first goal that I completed. I went to Houston for my birthday. If you know me personally, that was a big deal for me because I was supposed to go on my 23rd birthday. My 24th. I'm 25. So I was supposed to go on my 24th birthday, and I did not go because I had injured my ankle at my job. And it's so crazy because things were just telling me to like cancel the trip, cancel it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like the time was just, it was kind of just too quick. Things were just moving too, and I had really nothing like organized for real. Like it was just, you know, like it was, it was just a weird space, you know. And I was just like, okay, I was just, you know, being the person that I am, being optimistic. I was like, you know what, no, it's gonna happen. It's fine, right? But it's just like, in order for it to be really happening, certain things were just not set in place that I should have set in place earlier. Like I was real deal trying to like put all of it together within like 2 months. Like the whole year I was like, oh, we're going. But I didn't really do nothing for real to contribute to, you know, really solidify and set in stone that we was going until like 2 months before my birthday for real. And you know me, I'm a Libra. I don't do that. I don't do that rushing stuff. No, I gotta take my time. I gotta know. I gotta do research. I gotta do. Just to know. You know what I mean? So, yeah. On top of that, I was just like, okay, I was getting closer to the date that we were supposed to leave, and I was just like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna cancel this. I'm gonna cancel it. For other reasons as well. And I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna cancel this. And literally, when I told everybody like a different day, I was like, you know, 2024, we go. I was like, 2024, we going. When I just canceled it. A week later, I injured my ankle at work. In the same week that we were supposed to be leaving, like I think we were supposed to be leaving that Thursday or Friday, I injured my ankle that weekend prior to coming up to that date. I think it was on a Sunday. And I was just like, oh my God. I said, literally, this is your rejection. This is your protection from rejection. Like, this is crazy. Because I was, like I said, I was feeling it the whole time. Just like, so let's just cancel it. But I was, like I said, I kept trying to push myself to, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, go. And no. That whole time, like, you were going to injure your ankle a whole nother week. And then you was going to have to cancel everything anyway. Your reservations, your flights, everything. And you was going to be pissed. And I just think that's just so crazy. Because I literally could not walk for almost like 2 weeks. Literally. Like, the ankle was like... like I forgot what it's called, but it's like a they have like different levels for like the strains of the ankle. It's like 3 different levels. I forgot what the name was. It has something to do with like mild, moderate, so I forgot. Anyway, mine was like on this second level. There was no way I was going to be walking through the airport. Because, y'all, I had to have a walker. I couldn't go down my stairs to even cook, fix me anything to eat. I couldn't even go down my stairs for a whole week. That's just a whole week. And then the second week is when I was like, I tried, and it was still very painful to go downstairs. Like, that was definitely a sprain. Level 2. It had, because it was excruciating. I didn't want to go downstairs, like, for anything. So it's just like, you know... by the grace of God, I was, you know, taken care of in that time, in that moment. You know what I'm saying? People coming to see me, you know, cooking my food, bringing me food upstairs, you know, checking on me, make sure I'm alright. Because, yeah, like I said, I was using a whole walker. Like, it was crazy. It was wild. It was. So, I just found that really, really crazy. Child, we going over too long, girl. I just found that really crazy, that, yeah, that rejection will literally be your protection. Literally. So that was a big goal for me, going to Houston for my birthday last year, because I had such an amazing time, had a good time. If you want to see that vlog, go subscribe to my other YouTube channel, Albino Queen, because that vlog will be up soon. Another goal. Well, okay, this wasn't a goal. This is something that just happened. Milani Cosmetics comment on my photos. JCat Beauty sent me PR. Golden Fix Cosmetics sent me PR. I believe Brianna Marie followed me on TikTok this year, or was it 2023? I think it was 2024. I think it was the beginning of 2024. I went to the Megan Thee Stallion concert last year, didn't I? Yeah, that was a big goal for me to go to that concert. I quit my job at the end of the year. I did. And it's so crazy because I was just on a podcast, Don't Bite Your Tongue podcast. Y'all need to go check that podcast out that I did with my girl, Honey. Miss Aisha, girl, shout out to you for definitely bringing me on your show, honey. Because one day I'm going to have you on here, Urban Elevation, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I am. So, yes, go check out that episode that we did together. I was literally telling her, like, I was thinking about quitting my job, like, within December, January. So I wanted to quit it before, like, the new year. And the way it happened, which I'm not going to disclose, I was like... because I didn't plan for it to be like that. Like, I literally was like, okay, I'm going to do this for about, like, 3 more months. So, like, 1 more month. Like, ooh, that's really what I was going to do. And the way it happened, I was just like, oh, well, shit. Let it happen. I was like, wow. Power in the tongue, for sure. But I wasn't mad. I really wasn't mad that it happened that way. I was just like, well... I was like, now it's an now or never, honestly. I was like, it's an now or never for me. So I was like, well, it is what it is. That is a goal. That is an accomplishment. Regardless of what circumstance I'm in, or regardless of whatever, I feel like those 3 months that I have been just like resting and catching up with what I did last year was really needed, because I'm really caught up with like everything. My YouTube, my content, I'm really caught up with everything. Posting everything. Everything. So right now we're just back on track. In those 3 months that I was gonna work, then I was gonna quit, were the 3 months that I was resting. Because then it would have took me, I would have been doing that, then it would have took me 3 more months to kind of like, you know, rest, quote unquote. That would have been half my year. So, you know, like I said, just I feel like things just happen for a reason all the time, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes I put things out into the universe because I'm like, you know what, I am a powerful, you know, person. Like, I do feel like the things that I say, the things that I do, the action I put behind it as well, and if I align with it, you know what I'm saying, I'm really, you know, consistent with it, and I'm really like focused on it, it 9 times out of 10 comes into fruition. 9 times out of 10, probably 10 times out of 10. Yeah, that's just that. It may not happen the way I thought it was gonna happen. Sometimes it does, and then sometimes it doesn't, and then a little bit of both. Either way it happens. Either way it happens. That's all that matters to me. Okay, as long as nobody gets hurt in the process, or myself gets hurt, and I'm okay. You know? Lex P. Follow me on TikTok. Y'all know that I love Port Minds. I've been watching them ever since. It's probably been like 3-4 years I've been watching them. Watching their podcast. And I love Lex P. I love Dre and Nicole. Love them down. We're going to talk about accomplishments. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Y'all may not know, but, you know, Dre and Nicole, she has a makeup line. I ordered her lip gloss and her lipstick. I mean, lip liner. And I was just doing videos with them, doing looks with them. Did it on TikTok. One random day, I end up on her makeup page. And I was just like, that's me. I was like, that's me. Because I was tagged in it. And I was just like, Muse Beauty. I see her on the Instagram. I was like, you know how some things be too good to be true. You be like, this a fake page? Like, what? I had to click. I was like, oh no, this really Muse Beauty. And I think it's still up there to this day too. I was just like, oh, okay, like, you know. So following up with literally, I think that happened in 2023. I believe that happened. So just for Lex to follow me on TikTok the following year, And I always set up on me on poor minds. Like I always said that they gonna invite me on the show one day, right? So it's just like I'm one step closer to being on the show. I tell you, like everything that I want and desire, I get. I get. Um, like I said, if I'm speaking it, writing it down, visualizing it, aligning with it, putting that action behind it, yes. Staying persistent with it, it's gonna happen. It happens. Every time. Every time. So I'm gonna come back and tell y'all check me out on their pod. I'm gonna come back and tell y'all check me out on their pod. But yeah. And we'll see, because mark my words, honey, we'll see how long that takes to happen. Could be this year, could be next year, could be, who knows? Could be next month. Like, you just never know. You just never know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an optimistic person for real, and I just love to think that everything I desire can happen for me, you know? And speaking of that, I really feel like that's gonna bring us into our first spark up, which is let faith override your feelings. Okay. Like I said, going back to me saying like I'm an optimistic person, I really just like to think, yeah, that everything that I desire, everything that I want is gonna happen. You know, and I feel like a lot of people just don't have that willpower, they don't have that strength, they don't really have that belief for real, you know, and so therefore things really don't end up happening for them, you know. And we all know that everything starts with you, it starts with your mindset. We all know that, right? We should. Class in session. So, you know, I'm a firm believer in that. Like everything starts with your mindset. And a lot of people, they have a battle with their own mind. Like you're at war with yourself, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you're the only one who's gonna have your back for real. And if you let your mind attack the way that you have your back, you gotta you know what I'm saying? You gotta rewire that brain chemistry. You gotta reinstill different things, you know, within your mind, you know, so you can stay, you know, in the optimistic realm. And I get things happen. I get that. Because I'm not gonna act like everything that be happening for me, it don't be no little, you know, hiccups and loopholes in the midst of it. Because sometimes it is. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it is, right? When you just have a belief of that it's gonna happen regardless, it happens. Regardless. Regardless of your circumstance, regardless of where you are in life, regardless of how much money you got, regardless of, you know what I'm saying, whatever, it ends up happening. So yeah, like I said, it all goes back to letting faith override your feelings. You could feel like, you know, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. You could feel sad. You could feel, you know what I'm saying, depressed. You could feel, you know, just not, you could just feel like not being yourself, not being here on earth. It's a lot of things you could feel. If you're letting your faith override that in most situations, then it's going to pan out to be a very beautiful situation. I feel like sometimes we just worry about things too much. And I'm not saying like you don't, you know, that just reminded me of Eric Mays. Oh, child. Only certain people gonna understand that, okay? RIP to Eric Mays for real. You have to let your faith override, you know, what you feel. You gotta know the difference between what you feel and what's real. Okay? Shout out to Uncle George, okay? You gotta distinguish it too. The how and the when, the where, those are your feelings. And the no is your faith. You know what I'm saying? Like you just have to know it's gonna happen. Regardless. Okay? That's the season I'm in right now because there's a lot of things that I have that I guess I want to accomplish for 2025 and it's gonna get done. It's gonna get done. Okay? It's gonna get done. I'm gonna do the unthinkable. I'm gonna break records. I'm going to um, do numbers. I'm going to do the things that people doubted me of. I'm going to do the things that people think aren't possible. I'm going to do the things that people think are unrealistic. I'm going to do it all. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll be asking me how'd I do it. Okay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I said, nobody's gonna have your back like you do. So when you talk negatively about your life and to yourself, you're doing yourself a disservice. And then you expect for good things to blossom in your life, good things to come and stay. No, they're gonna not even come. Okay? I was gonna say they're gonna come and go, but they're not even gonna show up at your front door, babe. Because you can't even be positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even just be optimistic. You know what I'm saying? You can't even be, like, resilient in a way. You know, like, yes, things happen. Yes, life can be... life can be a little... you know, but, like I said, going back to your mindset, you know, regardless of your circumstance or your situation, you know that it starts with you and that it can change. If you know that, then you start taking the necessary steps to actually, you know, see that change come into your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm very excited for this year because I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it my way. Not what you think. Not what he thinks, she thinks, they think. I don't care about the collective. No outside noise. None of that. I want to do it my way. I've always tried to do stuff, you know, like I've done things. I'll always do things my way. Okay? Hello? But I always try to consider other people. I always try to, you know what I'm saying, take advice. I always try to just do something, you know, just for, I think, just like a safety net, you know. And it's just like, nah, we ain't doing that this time, babe. We ain't doing this. Yeah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Okay. I feel like this is a very selfish year for me. Just selfish within the things that I do, the things that I'm doing. Not really, well, I guess you could say kind of selfish towards people, but honestly, I just feel like the people around me are teaching me to be selfish. I feel like that's the lesson that I haven't picked up on all these years. Like, everybody around you is teaching you to be selfish. You don't even see it. Everybody is doing their thing. Everybody's focused on their own life. Nobody's checking up on you. Nobody's coming to save you. No, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's living their own life at the end of the day. I've had so many instances, so many situations, so many things happen within the last year. It's so eye-opening. Like, wow, everyone is teaching me to be selfish. So I'm a boomerang that bitch back around. And I'm gonna be selfish. Yeah. Definitely. Not even out of spite for anybody else. It's just because really for just the sake of me, for real. Really just for the growth of me. You know? Like, it's just like, yeah, like I totally get it. And it's fine for people to be selfish to a certain degree. It can be harmful. Like I said, I understand the lesson. I totally get it. Like, I've been literally trying to make sure everybody's straight. Even in my darkest moments, trying to make sure everybody else is around me is straight. Trying to be the person to, you know, have somebody to, you know what I'm saying, like, be a person for them to just, like, lean on, you know what I'm saying, or just, you know, vent or talk about the problems, or, you know, just be that opening, listening ear, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, checking up on people, motivating people, trying to, you know, just like talk them out of their dark places, or woo the woo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just doing that. I feel like I was doing that a little too much. I mean, I really wasn't doing it enough for myself, for real. I take a step back for it. I'm like, y'all putting the F in effort, because there is none. You know, when I truly understood, and I truly understand now, that 98% of people in your life do not really care about what you have going on. They might care about you in whatever way, but they don't care about what you have going On top of that, I don't think they care enough to really just even reach out, if that makes sense. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can, reach out and touch. Reach out. Reach out. Ooh, I gotta watch that. I gotta watch the Jackson American Dream, bitch. I gotta watch that shit soon. I have to watch that movie again soon. Oh my god. I don't even think it's on still on Tubi no more. It's crazy. That is literally like top 10 movie for me. Like when I tell you I watched that movie so much during my childhood, so much during my adulthood. God. I really know the whole script. Like I wrote it. Not gonna hold you. But anyways, I'm about to say, you know what I'm saying? It's like they don't even care enough to reach out to you to see how you are, to motivate you, to send that text like, hey, I'm proud of you, or I see you doing this, like, woo, 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 woo. Hey, like, just, check up on you, just want to let you know I love you, da, 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 da. Or just, hey, like, like, ooh, I see you've been this thing, you know what I'm saying? I just want to, let you know, like, whatever it is, whatever that, blockage, whatever you're going through, it's going to be okay. Da, da, da. Little small shit like that, people don't care to do. You know what I'm saying? Little small shit like that. And I feel like I was just doing that to everybody in my life, and I wasn't really getting that back as much. And it's like, I know how that sounds because it sounds toxic. Like I'm trying to do it to get something back, but it's like, no, I'm not trying to gain anything back, but I do want it to be reciprocated some type of way. It might be in your own way, but I still want it reciprocated on the same wavelength. If I'm doing, and you're nothing, doing, nothing, doing, and I'm doing, only do nothing once, doing, it's just like, it's not an even exchange. It's not reciprocating itself, So I just feel like, I was like, okay, like I said, everybody's teaching me to be selfish. That's cool, that's fine. I'm okay. Because I feel like this is a selfish error. I feel like the willpower that I need right now, the drive, the momentum, the tunnel vision that I need right now is definitely going to thrive from me being selfish and me being disciplined and me being consistent and me just believing that everything I want to happen this year is going to happen. Period. And that's letting my faith override my feelings. You know what I'm saying? So everything you want really can be done. It really can be handed to you for real. Honestly. If you just align with it, put in the work, speak it, visualize it, write it. I truly feel like, yeah, it comes to fruition. That's literally the pattern that I've used, honestly. Speaking it out loud, visualizing it, writing it down, and aligning action with it. There are no 4 things that will literally, like, that's the formula to you, like, unlocking anything I really feel like you want in life. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, stop just being in your feelings so much. Just stop worrying so much. Because it creates worry and it creates doubt and it creates stress and, you become depressed and you be sad and, I'm saying, you ain't eating and now you ain't sleeping and it's just like, it's downhill, literally, So as hard as it can be sometimes, I do feel like when you get in a pattern of being more optimistic and positive, it's like when you do have a negative thought, you automatically like bypassing that. Like you automatically just like, okay, no, we're not even, you know what I'm saying? For example, like, just before I recorded this video, because it's late, it's literally 6 a.m. right now. And I was like, it was like 5 o'clock. And I was just like, bruh, I just want to just go take this makeup off and just, I just want to get in my bed, bruh. And I was literally just sitting there staring at my phone. And it had got to like 5 or 7. And I was just like, come on. Literally me just making that decision you know what I'm saying, to get up and do this, right? And we just be so focused on the wrong thing instead of the right thing. We need to be focused on not how we're going to get it done. We need to focus on, like, okay, the process of getting it done. And when it is done, when that blessing does come, when that thing you want does arrive, it's like, you know how to maintain it, you're grateful for it. It's like, yeah, because I knew it was going to happen, you know what I'm saying? So you're basically just already planning as if though what you want has already happened. You know what I mean? Basically, that's what it is. So it's like, like I said, try to bypass those negative thoughts. You know what I'm saying? As much as possible. And just let faith override your feelings, honey. Because the negativity ain't gonna get you nowhere. Okay? It's like, yeah. Sometimes we just be too much in our feelings. Sometimes we just be too much in our feelings. Like, you know how those times, like, we think something's gonna happen and then it don't happen? It's like, oh, you was worried about that for nothing. Like, you going down the stairs in your heels, and in the back of your head, like, oh, like, I ain't trying to bust my ass. And it's just like, girl, you got down the steps with the heels on, no problem, girl. Ain't nothing happened to you. You know what I mean? It's just like, girl, you know what I mean? Just chill. Just chill. You know what I'm saying? Move with grace, move with intention. You know what I'm saying? Chill, be positive, and just stay focused on what you got going. You know what I'm saying? And eventually what you want will appear in your life. Okay? Period. Moving on to our second spark up. I'm gonna keep this real brief. Alright? But we're gonna talk about it. Cause hey, why not? Stop censoring men. Stop being boy crazy. Okay? I feel like this topic has to be touched on, like, literally every so often, because sometimes you just see stuff in the media. Sometimes you see stuff from your homegirls, you see stuff from your friends, your family, and it's just like, okay, you know what, y'all, come on. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you even see stuff in you and you're like, okay, hold on now, wait a minute, let's not do this. So I really want my women to really stop censoring men. It's very strange sometimes, how women really act when it comes to men. I understand that different things could happen that could factor into that as to why you would be, male centered. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like it gets to a point where it's like, oh, all right, I'm gonna need you to, decenter, detox. I'm gonna need you to hone in back on yourself and really get it together. Because don't let no man be the downfall of you. Okay? Your personality, the things you like to do, you know what I'm saying? Your individuality as a woman, don't lose that. Go still hang out with your friends, hang out with your homegirls, you know what I'm saying? See your family, come around, check up, do this, that, like, still live your life normally. A lot of women really, like, breathe, blink a man. Like, they really embody their partner, and not in a good way. It is in a very toxic manner, honestly. And sometimes I do feel like the men, I feel like they definitely egg on the behavior as well. But sure, they definitely do, and that's why you can't fall into that trick. You can't play those type of games. You know what I'm saying? Because you will always be in the pinwheel. Pinwheel, spin wheel, y'all know what I mean. Like, I know I'm not the only one who has, like, seen a woman just, like, kind of lose herself behind a man, because she centered him in everything she did, in every decision she made. You know what I mean? And when it's, like, too late, it's, like, already too late, too far gone. you can still come up out of it. You definitely can. Don't stay under that dust psychosis, okay? Don't stay under that dust, okay? Don't do that. Don't stay under that psychosis. No, don't, no. Especially the older you get. You know what I'm saying? When you know better, you're supposed to do better, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want better for, all of us, honestly. You know what I mean? Now, hey, I don't be behaving like a lot of y'all, but there has been some points. There has been some points. Stories will be told. Series will be filmed. Okay, on the type of things I used to do. Alright? Never to the capacity of like really like censoring a man and like what I do. Well, just like all that shit, like, oh, I want to be in your skin, and oh, I want to be up under your balls, bitch. I don't. I'm not doing that shit. No, I don't. Like, yes, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, I love intimacy. I love to be laid with my man, girl. Oh my god. And we just laughing, we just talking, we joking, we laughing. Like, love that. But it's just like not something that it's just like, oh my god, like I haven't seen my man in 2 days, like I'm about to puke. Like, girl, come on now. Chill. Calm down. And it's just like when you make decisions, oh, I want to know what he thinks about first. Or it's like, prime example, if you have a job offer, you're immediately, girl, is it the gas you speak of? Is it the gas you gas? Girl, immediately you're thinking about him. Like, say if it's a job out of another state or whatever, you're immediately, why am I saying it like that? I'm just country. Immediately, when you can hear yourself in your headphones, you really see how you sound for real. Because my cousin definitely be telling me, like, girl, like, you so country, girl, you be talking this type of way, you be with the one. I be like, I do not sound like that. But then when you really hear yourself, like I said, inside the headphones, you be like, oh my god, no, I really sound like that. But so, yeah, you're gonna, I just be like, oh, you're gonna, think about him on the spot. Like, oh, like, is it gonna affect him? Oh, is he gonna come with me? Oh, girl, if this is a lifelong opportunity that you have been wanting, or it's something, doors open, whatever, it's just like, girl, the first thing you're considering is what your nigga gonna think? Or where is he coming in the mix? And that should not be coming across your mind. Decenter that man. Decenter him. If it's something that you really have desired, you really have wanted, that shouldn't, your partner shouldn't even be in that. In those first few moments, think about it should be you yourself. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do. And that man is gonna have to figure out what's gonna happen. But that should not be your first thought. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, examples like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, it's like every breathing, waking moment. It's just like, it has to be about my man. It has to be with the world. You out with your homegirls, your man on the phone. Girl, we out, girl. I can see if it's an emergency or he's trying to see some movies. You know what I'm saying? I get that, girl. But it's like, you having football competition, girl. We is hot. You just called that man probably this morning. You called him probably before you left the house. Girl, chill. Girl. You know what I'm saying? On vacation. But no. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, cut that down to a minimum. I just feel like, because you can still be in contact with your man. You ain't gotta be on the phone with your man. You can be texting him, man. Like, it's just like certain stuff. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of women are like, well, you don't understand when you get in a relationship. No, babe. No. That's how y'all be crashing out when something, like, if something eventually does happen. That's how y'all be crashing out. Because you gave too much, you poured in too much, you centered him into everything you did. So now you look at everything you've done and he's in every corner. It's like, you see why. You pissing shit and throwing up, sliding down the wall. Because you centered him in everything you did. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just like, yeah, you know, girl, we gotta stop that. We gotta stop that. We have to go back. Not even really go back. We just have to implement new things for it. New standards, new things, new hobbies. You know what I'm saying? New reinvention of yourself, new version of yourself. Boss up on these niggas. You feel what I'm saying? I just never understand. And there's way more examples out there that I could give. But we all know the stories. We all know what be going on. We all know like a lot of women be just in, like I said, that does psychosis for real. And you gotta get up out of that. Shout out to Miss Shira. It's pretty real. This is random, but I feel like a lot of people paint her out to be like this is evil, like, or just this woman who like she's just like spewing this type of just like harmful rhetoric. And I don't feel that way. I feel like people who feel that way don't watch her videos all the way through because her videos do be like 3-4 hours. You know what I'm saying? But I watched a lot of them, and it's just like, I kind of agree. I wholeheartedly, really, truly do. Like, when you get it, you get it. You know what I'm saying? When you get it, you get it. If you're listening to it to be in your feelings, disrespected, or you just like automatically trying to like go against it, you're not gonna hear what she's saying for real. I don't believe her the content she makes is harmful. Honestly, I don't. Because she just always has just something to back up, something that could seem like people would take out of context or like make negative. And she always like backs it up. Anyways, yeah. So stop decentering. I mean, stop decentering. No, start decentering men from your life. Because it will cause way less havoc, way less headache. You know what I mean? And it would just overall it just make you a better you. You'll see that you sleep better, you have more energy, your skin is glowing. And I'm not saying all those things can happen while you're in a healthy relationship. I'm not saying that. But like I said, just going back to you honing in on you, that's a different type of glow. You know what I'm saying? Like you putting your man in every corner of everything that you do, in every crevice of every, fiber of your being, you know what I'm saying, you're putting him into, that's definitely gonna drain you. Yeah. Because everything you're doing, everything you're thinking, everything is gonna be centered around him. You know what I mean? And eventually it's gonna become unhealthy. At first you think you're in love and all this and I'm just enjoying myself, and then you wake up one day, you're like, oh my God, no, I was doing this all wrong. Literally. And I don't want that to be, you know what I'm saying, like, especially the women coming up, especially the next generation coming up. It's like, I don't want that to be y'all. I really don't. Because it's just, I feel like it could definitely get worse, though. I've seen worse, but I feel like it could definitely get worse. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, hey, I'm telling you, hone in on yourself. Okay? Even when you're in a relationship, even when you're in a marriage, still be your own individual woman. Okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Nobody's telling you can't love your man. Nobody's telling you can't care to your man. Nobody's telling you can't do whatever you want to do with your man. But since you're here in the middle of your life, that's where you go wrong every time. No matter how much you're in love, how much y'all, you know what I'm saying, you enjoy spending time together, doesn't matter. I promise you. you know. And a lot of women, we can get wrapped in that very quickly, like, seeing our significant other, conversations, doing things, yeah, that can really up real fast. And then before you know it, there's a small, tiny circle that's about your man. And everything, the whole essence of you is literally about your man. Crazy. So don't be that person. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that girl. Because one thing I'm gonna tell you, that men put themselves first. And I know this firsthand. Men are gonna put themselves first. So you thinking, oh, I'm finna be woo, my man, like this, that. Save your efforts, babe. Save the efforts. I'm telling you. Because men are always going to show you that they come first in their life. There's never been a time, there's never been a place, like, there's never been a time where it hasn't happened. Because that's just how men are, honestly. That's really how they are. So, you gotta be selfish. You gotta put yourself first. Because men aren't centering you. And even if they were, I mean, well, you're the man. But no, even if they were, you still, it still wouldn't be an even exchange for real. Because at the end of the day, the man benefits more than the woman for real, in some instances. So, yeah, it's just like, don't do it. Stay away. Stay away, y'all. Let me tell you, whew, like I said, I'm gonna touch on that very briefly, honey. Okay. If you know me, then you know this is my sleepy voice right now. I'm real raspy. My body kind of feeling a certain type of way. I need to start recording this late though. I did get a late start on today. I started doing my YouTube video makeup look at like 7. So I did get a late start, you know what I'm saying? I did a 7 to 7. I did a whole goddamn 12 hours just now. You know what I mean? But look, this is the lifestyle I like. This is what I want for myself. You know what I'm saying? So I want to walk in that. But maybe a 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. would be better. That would be so much better, maybe. So yeah, so my body is tightening. It's like I'm getting hungry. I'm getting lightheaded because of these lights. Like, this is not healthy. Like, it's time to shut it down. Okay. I wasn't gonna do my other segments in this episode because I reevaluated my podcast, and it's still gonna be the same segments, but I tweaked. I think I want to tweak one segment, which is the Puff Up Play segment. I'm gonna tweak that one. The High Note segment, I'm still thinking about if I want to tweak that or not. And we're still doing the, y'all can send in y'all emails and stuff, and then we'll get the ball rolling and all that good jazz. But yeah, so so yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited to show you guys this new twist that I put on the Puff Up Play segment. It's really fun. I feel like y'all gonna like it too. But I feel like it's just more me. And I just feel like I'm gonna enjoy it as well. So yeah, I cannot wait to just get into the new year. Like, gears are grinding, things are flowing, everything is working out the way it needs to be, and we're gonna have a great year. We're gonna have a good year. I'm getting choked up right now, y'all. Jesus Christ. So yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Like I said, we got right into it today. I didn't want to do no much. I ain't do. Oh, child, see, now I gotta go for real. I ain't want to do too much talking. We got straight to the point, and I have so much more to say. Trust me. Trust me. Okay? Be on the lookout for more podcast episodes. Rapid, back to back. Because, baby, as long as I've been quiet, I've had time to regulate my thoughts, talk to myself. I have so much to say. Yeah. I'm very excited. Very excited for this new streak of Celestina. It feels good. It feels great. And on that higher note, and I only see what I did there. And on that higher note, you guys, I'm your host, Celestina. Make sure you guys follow me, my socials down below, and watch more podcast episodes. Okay. I almost forgot my outro. I don't even know if I had an outro last year for real. I almost forgot my outro for my podcast. But either y'all gotta go. I gotta go. Y'all know I fuck with y'all, cause y'all fuck with me. So together we fuck with each other. Feel me?
Is it hot in here or is it just me? I'm so hot.